Since I was a kid, I was always told that, we should not compare ourselves with anyone, and we should just focus on ourselves, just try and improve our own life. And as much as what I'm going to say in the rest of the video may actually contradict the statement, I do think there's some truth to this. If you look at, for example, let's take school. Let's give an example of literally myself. I literally sucked at school, and getting the mark sheet of an exam or a test or something from the teacher would be one of the most daunting experiences that would come around in the school year. Every time she would be like, "Oh, guys, we're getting our freaking marks today," I'll be like, "Oh, you know, if you guys weren't good at studies, you probably know what I'm talking about." And no matter how much the teachers say, "Don't compare yourself," everyone will always compare. How much did you get, man? How much did you get? Oh, guy, I got higher than you. Not funny, but you can understand why comparing yourself may not be such a good thing. But I do think we need to compare ourselves. Let me explain. Just yesterday, when in the morning, usually around 6:20 a.m. is when I check my subscriber count, and I checked it, and I saw another YouTube channel, a small guy, a small YouTuber, and he was actually going on like overnight. He got like freaking 7-8 subscribers, and I was like, damn, that guy's going. And even though I wasn't consciously thinking about it, the subconscious part of my brain was like, damn, bro, you gotta freaking keep ahead of this guy. And mind you, I'm far ahead of him in terms of subscribers. No disrespect to whoever he is, but subconsciously my mind was looking at it as comparison. Like, damn, okay, this guy's he's doing well. I need to keep up with my work. In the olden days, if you look at it, not that I knew anything about the olden days, but from what studies have said, literally families and tribes, multiple of them, would literally kill each other just to get their hands on an animal to feed to their children, because the freaking children were starving. There was no McDonald's everywhere to go and drive through. So, and no matter how much ever the world evolves, technology, this, that, iPhone 14, whatever, there's always going to be that instinctive part of you. It's just natural that you want to compare yourself. For example, let's say you're making more money than the other guy. It's like, you're not going to openly tell it, but in your mind, you are comparing yourself with that other person. And you are very likely to be a man watching this. Maybe you might be a woman, but most cases I saw my audience, it's usually like 85% men. And I would say it's more important to compare yourself with others as a man, because as a man in life, many things is a competition. To get anything in life, you must beat the other person. I know that, for example, every single video I'm uploading right now is probably beating a YouTuber who quit YouTube just because he's not getting many views. I know that for a fact. Every single video that goes by, I know I'm beating someone out there. And the reason I say men is because men usually have more testosterone, hence that brings out the more dominant, aggressive side of you, hence you naturally want to compare yourself with others. I'm sure you would have been as a kid, you've been running a race and you'll be like, no, freaking, I'm faster than you. I'm sure you can agree with that. And that you don't see women be like, oh no, I was faster than you, or you were faster than me. It's usually the little boys who would freaking argue over that. I do think there's a right and wrong way to compare yourself with others. The wrong way is obviously, when you're doing something, you did well, you achieved something great, you go and freaking boast about it to everyone else. That's the most stupid way to do about it, or go about it. But the more right way to go about comparing yourself with others is, you notice people who are doing better than you learn from them and be like, damn, okay, I need to up my levels, I need to do better. That is the right way to compare yourself. And as much as we want to compare ourselves to ourselves, at the end of the day, you gotta look at there are certain slots that the world needs, and the world is not going to look at you and be like, oh yeah, you were better than what you were last year. The world is going to look at who is the best fit for this particular job, and that's who they're going to pick. So you can't live in your own little fairyland world and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to compare myself to myself. So in the real world, it doesn't work like that. I'm better than you.